But I mean, since we brought up Proud Boys, I want to get to this. I literally think this is the one debate that I actually like. When it was coming on, I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit, try to get through this.
Got to that age.
Yeah.
Finally got to that age where we have to.
And then I watched 15 minutes, and I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I saw like the last 15 minutes. And from what I heard, it was pretty much like that the whole time. They were just talking over each other. They were just saying shit. And kudos to fucking Biden, because that's what you had to do against Trump. Because it's been proven time and time again, if you do it the old fucking ways of respectfulness and, you know, what it used to be, you completely lose to Trump. This is the only way where it was just like, you have to go down to his level.
This, like, I agree, but also I'm so ashamed.
Well, yeah, of course.
Because even knowing that, I tried to watch it and be like, all right, let's see who says what. And it was literally like watching two kids on the playground be like, I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? And I'm like,
you're glue. Rubber.
Come on, finish it. Sticks to you.
Sticks to you. I don't.
Dick in the boo.
Dick in the boo.
Yo, your rhyme was different than all.
Yeah,
I want that.
That's the one I used. That's why.
I want that rhyme.
Yeah.
But that is literally, like, at least for me, that's what I was watching. And I was like, I can't keep watching this because first of all, no one's making any points. Everyone's getting cut off before they can make a point.
Yep.
And then it's just, everyone's just talking over everyone. No questions are really being answered. That's why, to me, it's so funny that today, the biggest thing from that debate is Trump's obvious, like, I wouldn't even call it a fuck up. Because I think he said exactly what he wanted to say.
Yeah, it's his true feelings. The whole, I don't condemn white supremacy shit.
Right.
There was that. There was the whole Biden saying, will you just shut up, man?
Right. But
which was funny.
Those are the only two things that...
The third one.
That's been, like, really posted, at least.
The third one that I saw, and I don't know if it's as big or it's just I'm on, you know, my feed just shows it and your feed doesn't. You know the algorithms that we talked about last week.
The algorithm.
The one where Biden's wife comes up to him and like gives him a hug, kiss, and everything, and it cuts back to Trump, and Melania's just holding the hand, like barely doing anything. And then when when they're hugging and all, Biden and his wife, Trump
gives her a good smell.
Yeah. Oh, that's just what he does. That's weird. That's how he breathes.
That's what he needs to live.
I don't know why that would make it worse. Like, that's just how he breathes. He has to breathe in the hair fumes to survive. No, but when Biden was hugging his wife, you see Trump's hand, like, pull Melania's, like, it was like that, like, little sign of, give me a hug, or whatever, and nope. She just stood there, did her whole little fake smile shit, and it was just like, yeah, just more proof of, you're not a real wife and husband. You're just, you were bought. One of you was a bot.
Yeah, see, I saw none of that shit.
It was funny as shit the way they cut it together. It's like, you could assume a lot of shit, you could whatever, but they don't, Trump and Melania don't show affection for each other at all.
That whole thing was just, the biggest takeaway for me was seeing the reactions today, besides the white supremacy thing, which we'll probably get into a little bit in a second. The biggest thing is I hate that everyone is taking these stances on Joe Rogan should moderate the next one. We need Joe Rogan, and I'm like, man, we've gotten to this point where now they're making politics like a reality TV special.
That I agree with, though. The whole Joe Rogan. You need someone that's not these newscasters that are used to like this whole respectful shit. Because all these moderators, they're used to the old way of shit where they don't interrupt. Right. They let people get off their point, and they have a discussion, a debate. With this kind of shit, you need someone like Joe Rogan that's gonna be like, you've had your fucking turn, shut up. You know, none of these newscasters and broadcasters, they're not gonna say that shit. Joe Rogan can, because he's not worried about getting fired from his station. He owns pretty much everything he has, so he doesn't have to worry about that crap. You need someone like that in charge of moderating.
My thing is, I understand him being brought up, and I get it, because, last night, like, that was needed. But also, I try to look at things like, okay, down the line, is it possible that when you start to make changes like that, it's going to, because once Trump's gone and everything like that, right? One, I'm so scared about the future because we've seen 4 years of this dude already just plastered everywhere. And now I'm like, this form of politics is going to it's going to create copycats. And just like anything else, I always try to put things like in sports and wrestling because it's like, to me, it's like ABC. But wrestling, right? You have bad guy, babyface, or good guy. Bad guy does a whole bunch of dastardly things. Good guy finally saves the day, wins, and we all cheer, right? However, in the 90s when it switched, it was bad guy does so much dastardly things that he's cheered because it's like, damn, you did a lot to get to this point.
It's charming.
It's charming. It's cool, right? And to me, that's how Trump, besides, like, if you know, which I believe in, but if take out Russia and all this shit, Trump getting as many votes as he got in 2016 was because of that. Because people voted for him because it was charming and funny, and hell yeah, someone's sticking it to the man, right? Now, it's like, no. Like, we have to stop this because, like, before me and you were born, there was, you know, people who ran for president who had pure, just racist views. Didn't give a shit.
Oh, yeah, no.
Didn't care. And they were, like, actual nominees. It wasn't like they were just, you know, like, oh, they're in line or whatever. No, they were nominees that thankfully lost. Yeah. But, you know, who knows if they would have won what this country would be, right? And my fear is that when you have someone like him who's going about it as, I would say, as coy as he can, right? Even though it's not.
Yeah.
But as coy as he can, right? The next dude's going to be like, oh, I don't got to do that, man. I can just literally be like, you know what? Fuck everybody who ain't white. We up here. And people are going to cheer. Because that's what is being built. And I don't want, like, my fear with having Rogan is once you start to change that sort of thing, you start to eliminate the decorum and the prestige to the position. Then you start making it just like a shit show, which it was last night. Because then now, like, who's going to stop? Who's, like, if I'm Biden, and, you know, they're going to do another one eventually, but if I'm Biden, I'm like, all right, I should come out with, like, you know, The Rock just endorsed him. I should have The Rock bring me out. Because it's a show now. At this point, fuck who made a point last night that anyone can remember. So far, I haven't seen anyone. I've seen no points that anyone can remember. I just see the shut up thing. I see Trump, the white supremacy. You just brought up the whole his wife and not hugging shit. Yeah. But I can't think of one policy, one point that no one talked about. Like, and it's like, 'cause it doesn't matter. It's just like, who looks cooler? And it's two 70-plus-year-old white men. None of them look cool.
They look super bad.
They look dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the way I see it, things have to evolve with the shit that's changing.
I agree with that.
I think the fact that, like, newscasters couldn't evolve fast enough to keep up with what Trump was doing did a lot of harm to the people trying to fight his narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as Trump said a narrative, it just went fucking wild, while the other side that was trying to, like, get the actual truth.
Yeah, because people believe that, oh, the American people, they'll see past this.
Yeah, no. And it's not until newscasters started copying hosts like The Daily Show, shit like that, or the Colbert, fucking Stephen Colbert show.
Right.
And so until they started copying their kind of style of questioning the people they're interviewing,
right,
they didn't get nowhere. No. They just got rolled over, and it was just, I came on the show to make my point and to put on my show, and that's what you're going to put on air.
Right.
Don't give a fuck what you want as a journalist and all that shit. So there's that. And even today it was just, or not today, the fucking debate, it was people still being stuck in their old ways.
Right.
And you need to evolve with times of, like, what the president's doing so you combat the shit. But also, I truly believe that Trump is the only one that can get away with all this crap as much as he did. You put anyone else in there.
I would hope.
Yeah, I would hope. Like, you put anyone else in there, they're gonna fall flat on their face, like, right away. And that's kind of why, like, I don't like Biden. I don't fucking like him. Again, he's like an old ass white dude that's out of touch with everything.
I'll openly say I don't fuck with him.
Yeah, but you know, fucking that's the only other choice, and can't have 4 more years of Trump. Like, it's clearly been bad for a lot of people, especially our people.
Right.
But anyways, needless to say, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh yeah, I don't fuck with him, but he wouldn't get away with all this shit that Trump's doing. He does one thing, one like mild thing that Trump has done. He would be impeached on the fucking spot. He would be out of the office,
right,
quick as fuck. And that's why I don't. That's why I want Biden in there, because all this fucking foolishness, all this fucking embarrassing America the way Trump has, Biden won't get away with that. So,
I agree with everything you're saying.
Just leave it at that. I like that. I'm gonna stop listening right now.